with a Moo Here. I've finished my jobs for the day and I'm ready to take you on a farm tour. Let's start over at my neighbor Farmer Brown's place. Cattle are some of the first animals people think of when they think of farms. This is actually my neighbor's herd of cattle. A herd is a group of animals that eat and travel together. I only have a few cows on my farm, but my neighbor has a whole herd. Female or mother cattle are called cows. You might not be able to tell at first glance, but most of the cattle in this picture are cows or female cattle. Like most farm animals, cows spend most of the day standing around eating. That is fine. In fact, that's great. That is exactly what farmers want cows to do. The more cows eat, the better. Baby cattle are called calves. A calf looks like its mother, only smaller. Cows usually give birth to one calf each year. Like all mammals, this mother cow produces or makes milk inside her body. The calf feeds on the milk each day until it is old enough to eat grass and other types of feed. If you look closely at the cow in this picture, you will notice a large pouch on her belly near her hind legs. This is the cow's udder, where she produces and stores milk. The cow's udder has 4 teats. Her calf will suck on one of these teats and draw milk when it is hungry. Sometimes the mother cow is not able to produce enough milk for her calf. If that happens, the farmer will feed the calf milk from a bottle. Males or father cattle are called bulls. They are usually larger than cows. Bulls do not produce milk. A farmer has many cows, but usually only 1 or 2 bulls. Even an old, experienced farmer like me needs to be careful around the bull because it can be unpredictable. Cattle spend most of their time out in the fields or pasture grazing on fresh green grass. Grazing means eating. Because grass isn't always available, some farmers grow extra fields of grass, alfalfa, and other grains that they can turn into hay. Hay is dried grass that cows and other farm animals can eat when there's not enough green grass growing in the pasture. Once the plants in these extra fields are fully grown, the farmer pulls a machine with his tractor to mow it down. Then he uses another machine to gather it up and make hay bales. A bale is a large, tightly packed bundle tied together. Farmers can store the bales of hay in the field or bring them into the barn to keep them nice and dry. That way they will be ready for cattle to eat in the winter when the weather is cold and there is not as much grass for grazing in the fields. Some farmers also give cows feed made from corn. And I don't mean corn on the cob. The corn people eat is called sweet corn, and it is different from what most farmers grow, which is called field corn. Field corn has many uses. It can be used for animal feed and as an ingredient in many foods we eat. Calves aren't the only ones who drink cow's milk. People drink it too. I am sure a lot of you drink milk every day. Milk is also used to make ice cream, as well as many other dairy products, including cheese, butter, and yogurt. Dairy products are things made from milk. So cow's milk is also important to people. That is why there are dairy farms. People get a cow's milk by milking the cow. To milk the cow, you squeeze a teat on the udder and give it a good, strong tug. With each tug, a little more milk squirts out into the bucket. It will take you a long while to fill the bucket, And by the time you're done, your hands and arms will probably be sore and tired, unless you do this sort of work a lot, in which case you will be used to it. On modern dairy farms, machines are used to milk the cows. The farmer hooks the hoses up to the udders, but then the machines do the work of pumping milk out of the udders. On a dairy farm, the building where the cows are milked is called the milking parlor. The dairy farmer collects fresh milk from his cows twice each day, and a big truck comes to the dairy farm and collects all the milk once every 2 days. Often the milk will go to a bottling factory, and then it will be sold to a grocery store and may eventually end up in your refrigerator at home. Not all cows are dairy cows. Some farmers raise beef cattle. Beef is the word for cow meat. Roast beef, steaks, hamburgers, and beef stew are all beef products.